horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hey-yo, Silver, the Lone Ranger. In the early days of the western United States, outlaws and Indians roamed the frontier. The local sheriffs were powerless to control them, and it was not until the Lone Ranger started his great fight for justice that law and order were established in the new territory. Return with us now to the thrilling days of yesteryear, when adventure lay at the end of every trail. From out of the past come the thundering hoofbeats of the great horse Silver. The Lone Ranger rides again.
Come on, Silver! We're heading for the mission! Oh, Silver! Away!
In the courtyard of the mission, the Lone Ranger sat astride Silver. At his side stood the good Padre, who had long been the masked man's friend. He held a letter in his hand and began to read aloud.
The people here no longer speak to us. Even those who had been our friends turn away when they meet us on the street. We are hated by all, though no one dares to claim that we share in the guilt they have fixed upon my son. Padre, a manhunt is a terrible thing. Everywhere ride men who would kill my son upon sight. Our home is watched constantly. Frequently it is searched. All this, when, as heaven is my witness, my son is innocent. I write to you, Padre, having heard that the Lone Ranger is your friend. If he can help us, my gratitude will go with him all the days of my life. If he cannot, well, then I shall understand, and not let sorrow make me bitter. Sorrow, I have read, must come to everyone.
That is all?
All, my friend, except the name she signs.
And that?
Mary Garland.
Garland?
Then you have heard?
His son is Vance Garland.
See.
She speaks of a manhunt, Padre. It's been years since there was a hunt to compare with it.
A crime of which her son has been accused is the most horrible crime, amigo.
40 men and women deliberately left to die of thirst as they crossed the desert. Permitted to die and to suffer terribly before they died. Because one man was a coward.
But I have lived long, my friend. Long enough to learn that the truth can sometimes be made to appear a lie. Perhaps all that we've heard is not so. And would it not be most terrible also if an innocent man should be punished for such a deed?
You're right, Padre.
Then you will help?
I'll ride at once.
But you have not eaten.
Where the Garlands live is a long journey. No, Padre. There'll be time for food when Silver must rest.
And Tonto?
Is riding here. I shall meet him on the trail.
Then I shall not attempt to detain you, amigo.
Adios, Padre.
Hasta la vista.
Come on, Silver.
Oh, Silver!
The great horse leaped forward at the command of his master, the silver hoof making thunder on the trail, away from the mission and westward. On the trail ahead, Tonto galloped toward his friend.
Aye, Kimosabe! Aye! Back, Tonto! We ride to the west! Back, Kimosabe! Come on, Silver! Come on!
3 days later, not far from the town of Oak Ridge, a careworn woman stood at the window of a weather-beaten house. She gazed across the prairie and...
What is it, Ma?
Ted, come here quickly.
You see something?
There. Beyond the grove.
Horsemen.
A white horse. And the paint.
Ma, you think it's them?
I don't dare hope.
Oh, wait. Look, it must be, T. One of them's masked, and the other's a redskin.
The Lone Ranger and Tonto.
Golly.
Oh, thank heaven.
Here they come, Ma.
Hurry, unbar the door.
Yeah.
Hold to the door. Hold on. Oh.
Fire!
This is the Garland place?
The Padre found you. He sent you here.
Yes.
Come in, please. Ted, back the door again.
Uh-huh.
You always bar the door?
Oh, yes.
If we didn't, they'd bust right in on us.
Ray?
Those who would kill my son.
They're all a suspicion that he sneaked back here somehow.
You must be Vance's brother.
Uh-huh. I'm Ted.
You and Tonto, you've come to help.
Mrs. Garland, I can make you no promises. If Vance is innocent, I'll do everything in my power to prove it. But if he's guilty,
Yes.
then I must see that he's brought to justice.
Vance ain't no more guilty than I am.
He isn't. I know he isn't.
Tell me what you can.
You better talk fast, Ma. Somebody's bound to have seen him right here.
Tonto, keep watch. Let us know if anyone comes.
Want to do that?
Now then, Mrs. Garland, to save time, I'll tell you what I know, and you can add what I've left out. I've heard the story that's been spread across the state. A party of settlers reached Oak Ridge and decided to cross the desert. They hired your son to guide them. They set out, and nothing more was heard of them. Then, a month later, an Indian scout rode into town with the news that the entire party had died of heat and thirst, according to the evidence. Am I right so far?
Yes.
Further evidence seemed to indicate that Vance must have taken a wagon, hitched his horse to it, and driven alone to Alkali Springs for water. It was assumed he'd done this to save the party the extra miles they'd have had to travel. The entire group had gone by way of the springs.
Well, that's the way it looks.
No doubt he ran into a party of Apaches at the springs. The horses, including his saddle horse, were found killed by arrows. The wagon was burned. But Vance somehow escaped. The springs aren't far from the northern edge of the desert, and Vance, afoot, left a trail that showed he reached it.
Yes. Yes, that's true also.
So people have drawn the obvious conclusion. If Vance was able to escape the Apaches, then he could have sent smoke signals to guide the settlers to the spring after the Apaches had left. The settlers, unable to read trail signs, could not reach water otherwise.
Well, he'd send a signal if he could.
It's claimed, however, that he didn't, because he feared smoke would bring the Apaches back. It's claimed that to save his own life, he sacrificed the lives of 40 others.
Well, maybe he wanted to keep the settlers from being attacked.
Signs revealed there couldn't have been more than half a dozen red men. Indians don't attack whites unless they greatly outnumber them.
Oh, please.
Yes?
I know that mothers are said to be the last to really know their son's character. But Vance wasn't a coward. He didn't have an ounce of cowardice in him.
I tell you, mister, my brother didn't savvy what it meant to be scared.
Guilty or not, Vance is hiding somewhere. Have either one of you an idea where that's likely to be?
No.
I can't think of no place.
Ted,
Yeah?
you didn't answer honestly. You either know or suspect something.
All right.
Talk.
Now, look, mister, I don't know. I got an idea. It's just an idea, that's all. I haven't even told it to Ma. I'd tell it to you if I figured it was for Vance's good, but if when you find him, you're just going to drag him back here where he'd likely be lynched.
Ted,
Then
you heard what I told your mother. If Vance deliberately left those people to die, then I won't interfere in his punishment. But if I feel he isn't guilty, I'll give him every chance to clear his name.
You won't go back on that. You give Vance a real chance,
I will.
then I'll tell you.
There, man.
I knew it.
There's plenty of horsemen.
Now, Cumming was reported in town, and they're here to investigate. Quick, Ted. We've only got a minute.
Ride to Wild Horse Canyon. Go clear to the end of it. There's a cave there. I haven't got time to tell you how to find it, but you will if you look close enough. Me and Vance found it when we was kids. We used it to hide out in when we was camping, and we never told nobody about it. If he had the chance, mister, that's where Vance headed for.
Right. Come on, Thomas.
Want me to ride along?
Stay there. We'll get in touch with you when we can.
They drop back, Tonto. We go canyon now to the desert first. To Alkali Springs. Not lying there. Most of the signs may be gone, but something must be left. And what there is, I want to see. Hurry, old fellow. Hurry. Get him up, Scout. Get him up.
The Lone Ranger and Tonto quickly outrode the pursuit. Most of the horsemen turned their mounts toward town. Four, however, rode back to the Garland place and...
Come on. You and Cliff coming in, Slim. Lead the way.
They seen us coming, all right.
Yell to them.
Open the door. Open up. We know you're in there.
Yell, show them we mean business.
We'll get in. Open up before we bust the door in. You hear? We'll bust right in.
There's somebody.
Get ready.
Now. You.
All right, please.
Don't you know?
Put your hands up. Got you covered.
Hey, easy with that shotgun.
Keep your hands in the air. I'll give you both barrels. I'm sick and tired of you coyotes breaking into my home anytime you wish.
Now, look here, ma'am.
Wait. In the first place, my son never did what he's been accused of doing.
Now, wait a minute.
Don't interrupt. But even if he had, it would never justify the treatment Ted and I have suffered. You spy on us. You break into our home whenever you please. You, Cal. There was a time when you called yourself our friend. I can remember when I nursed your wife when she was ill. But those things don't count now. Friendship, loyalty, nothing matters. All that matters is killing. If you found my boy, you'd shoot him down without a chance to explain. Well, you can do what you wish to Ted and me. But nothing you do will ever make us do one thing to help you capture Vance. I've nothing more to say.
But I have.
Yeah?
You saw the masked man and the redskin, but you don't know who they are. Well, gents, that was the Lone Ranger and Tonto. They come here because they're on our side. Now, just what do you think of that?
What do you...
I don't believe it.
You're just running a bluff.
Think what you wish. But now get out.
Go on your way. You got the drop on us, but we ain't done with you.
If you value your hide.
And don't forget, the masked man for us.
You fellas think that was really the Lone Ranger?
Gosh, I don't know.
It'd be funny, him sticking up for a yellow coyote like that. Well, we're going into town?
Not just now, Cal. Me and Cliff's got something we have to do.
Uh-huh. You coming, Ben?
Yeah.
Get on.
Slim,
I know what you're thinking, Cliff.
they wasn't lying. If that was the Lone Ranger, that redskin part of his,
Which now that I think of it, I got a hunch it was.
then we'd better be making tracks for Wild Horse Canyon.
Tonto, you on, boy. Yes, get on there.
In the desert at Alkali Springs, 48 hours later, we found all we can here, Kimosabe. Time and the others who have been here to investigate before us have pretty well confused the signs.
That's right.
There are several things that need explaining.
We find them out.
Here's over. Call Scout, Hunter.
Here, Scout.
You filled the canteen?
Where we go?
To find the one man who should be able to give us the rest of the facts, Kimosabe, to Wild Horse Canyon and Vance Garland. Let's get going. Come on, Bill. Get him up, Scout.
It's a benefit performance.
I get it. Maybe it's a benefit for Bergen, huh?
I wouldn't put it past him. Say, Burgess.
Yes, Charlie.
Is this a benefit performance?
Why do you ask?
Well, never mind that. How much are we getting, Burgess?
My dear boy, to entertain an audience, to make people happy, to be of service to my fellow man.
Yes.
That is my foremost thought.
It is, huh?
Yes, money is secondary.
Is that so?
Yes.
How much secondary do you get?
No.
I could use a little secondary.
Yes. I'm trying to explain that there are many things more important than money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Name three.
All right. Aren't you ashamed to have such selfish thoughts as this time?
Yes.
Why, this is you type.
Yes.
I remember as a lad...
That's a lovely story, Edgar, but Charlie wants to know why he doesn't ever get paid.
Yeah. Nelson, now you putting mercenary thoughts before ideals?
Huh?
Yes, shame on you, Mr. Eddie. What would your daddy say?
Uh-oh.
I never would have thought it of you, Mr. Eddie. Shame.
Well, I'm sorry. Perhaps
Yes.
I'm wrong.
Yes.
I shall go and hang my head in shame.
Yes, hang it extra low, too.
I'll go. Forgive me. Oh, Pa.
We forgive you. You see how sorry he is?
Yes. And now that he's gone, why don't I get any money now?
Well, after all, why do you need money?
Well, I have my Christmas shopping to do. I spent what little I had on Skinny Dugan's present.
You did?
Yeah, I gave him my last penny for his present.
Yes. Well, that was nice.
Yes, it was.
What did you get him?
I got him a chemical set.
Oh, I see.
My last penny for it, too.
Yes. Well, that's nice.
Yes. He's my pal.
Yes.
The rat?
Yes.
I got him a lot of bottles and a book of experiments.
Well, that's fine.
Yes.
Do they work?
Yeah, of course they work. I've done 8 of them myself already.
Yes.
I could have done more, but I ran out of chemicals.
Oh. Well, Charlie, what are you going to give Skinny if you've used all the chemicals?
Well, I'll give him the book.
The book, yes.
And the bottles. He can get refills if he wants to mess around with it.
Mess around with it.
Yes.
Chemistry is an interesting, fascinating study.
Yes, it is, yes.
We owe much to the chemist.
Yeah? I paid cash for the set.
No, I'm speaking of chemistry.
Yes.
It deals with the composition of matter.
What matter?
Well, any matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, yes, it does. Charlie, you see, the chemist is the man who takes the compound, divides it into molecules and elements and atoms.
Yeah, that's what he does. You come up sometime and we'll split an atom.
No. Please, Charlie, don't be facetious. Much of the world's progress is due to the labor of chemists.
Uh-huh.
Their perseverance, their patience. I have great respect for them.
Uh-huh. Well, thank you. We do the best we can.
Yes, I. What experiments have you perfected?
Well, I'm working on a secret formula now for cleaning silver.
Oh. What does it contain?
Well, there you are. You see, it's a secret formula.
Oh, I see. You won't tell me.
I won't tell anybody. I don't even know what I dumped in it.
Well, don't you have a formula?
Well, I know a little, yes. There was a dash of this and that, you know. I took 3 fingers of sulfuric acid and a jigger of potassium chloride, dash of hydrobromic acid, and I took a pony of nitrocellulose, some stuff like that. I can't pronounce it, but I dumped it in anyway.
Yes.
Then I put the stuff in the sink, and I poured it all in, and then I dumped your silverware in it.
My silverware?
Yeah.
In that terrible mixture?
Well, you know, Bergen, your silverware was tarnished.
Is the tarnish gone?
Yeah, so is the silverware.
The silverware is gone?
Yeah, and so is the sink.
It's a sink?
It was a clean sweep.
Yeah.
What a mixture.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You've ruined the silverware in the sink.
Yeah, but it won't happen again. We have to charge it up to experience, you know. The janitor explained where I made the mistake.
Oh, the janitor?
Yes, he's a smart man, too, you know.
Yeah.
He's a chemist.
Oh, college man, of course.
I guess so, yes.
Yes. Does he have a chemical engineer degree, or is it a BS?
I think it is.
Yes. Bachelor of Science?
No, basement sweeper.
Basement sweeper.
He has a chemical laboratory, too. We fixed up down there in the basement.
I see.
We're working now on a substitute for gasoline. It's very powerful.
Is that so?
Very powerful. 1 drop on a dog's tail will kill a man.
Is that...
It makes a monkey out of dynamite.
I'll bet it does. Yes. Well, is this substitute perfected now, this gasoline affair?
Well, for 2 things it is, yes. In the first place, it costs 3 times as much as gasoline, and second place, the car won't run on it. Would you care to buy in on a little of it?
No.
You can get it cheap now.
Yes, I know. I don't think I'd care for it.
You wouldn't like a piece of it?
No.
Now's the time to get in on the ground floor.
Yeah.
Before it blows up. I have a sample with me.
Well, Charlie, I don't think I care to look at it.
No.
I know, and I wish you wouldn't handle it around here. It looks dangerous to me.
It's absolutely safe. I'll give you a demonstration.
This is no place for a chemical demonstration.
Bergen, there's the right way and the wrong way to handle these things.
I know there is.
Yes. Now, this is the right way. You see, like this. But some fool is liable to do this, and they'd turn over... Oh, Bergen!
Well, where are you, Charlie?
I'm up here in the ceiling.
Yes. Well, all I can see is a patch up there.
Well, that's no patch, that's me.
And now a brief word to everyone who enjoys this program.
America has gone wild over Charlie McCarthy. Everybody's sending for Charlie's marvelous big likeness that we're giving away free. Day and night we're mailing out these wonderful presents to homes everywhere. And you love Charlie, too. He's over 20 inches tall, made of strong cardboard, and printed in full color. He sits on your knee, and you can make his mouth move and his eyes roll. And here's how you get him free. Simply mail us 4 bag fronts showing the date from 4 1-pound bags of Chase and Sanborn dated coffee, and we'll send Charlie promptly and post-paid. This offer will last long enough so that you can buy your dated coffee as you need it, never more than 1 pound at a time. Then you're sure your coffee's fresh, never stale and rancid tasting, a blend free from the harmful effects stale coffee may have on your system. For Chase and Sanborn dated coffee is guaranteed fresh by our unique dating and rapid delivery system. It's rushed to your grocer, fresh from roasting, with a delivery date clearly marked on a money-saving dated bag. You can't buy it stale. Try dated coffee. Buy only 1 pound at a time, and when you save 4 bag fronts,
mail them to us for the big action likeness of Charlie McCarthy. Take down our address. Chase and Sanborn, 420 Lexington Avenue. 420 Lexington Avenue, New York City. Start getting Charlie now. Buy Chase and Sanborn dated coffee from your grocer tomorrow.
You remember the old adage that coming events cast their shadows before them. Well, we consider it a real event when Mae West makes one of her rare appearances on the air, so by way of upholding a good old superstition, Dorothy Lamour does a little shadow casting for us with a title song from Miss West's new Major Studios picture, Every Day's a Holiday.
There are 4th of Julys in both of your eyes and an Easter Sunday too. 'Cause every day's a holiday since the day that I found you. Each heaven on earth day feels like a birthday, a May Day rendezvous. 'Cause every day's a holiday since the day that I found you. They ought to hang the flags out, they ought to close the bank. And though it's not November, still I feel like giving thanks. You're a Happy New Year, a movie premiere, you're a Christmas present too. 'Cause every day's a holiday since the day that I found you. It's a holiday since the day that I found you. Each heaven on earth day feels like a birthday, a May Day rendezvous. 'Cause every day is a holiday since the day that I found you. They ought to hang the flags out, they ought to close the bank. And though it's not November, still I feel like giving thanks. You're a Happy New Year or movie premiere, you're a Christmas present too. 'Cause every day is a holiday since the day that I found you. Since the day that I found you.
And with that nice bit of foreshadowing by Dorothy Lamour, we come to the event itself, which is the presence of Mae West in our company tonight. Miss West has carved such a sizable niche for herself in the Hall of Fame with her unique characterizations that not only is her name known in every home up and down the country, but the phrases and expressions which she has originated have almost become a part of the American language. For us, she forsakes